Okay. I'm Sharon Small with the Clean Language Institute, and I'm here today interviewing Nick Pohl. Nick is a bodywork therapist and teacher. He's been doing this for over 25 years, and he has a new book coming out next year, Words That Touch. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Sharon. Thanks for doing
it. How are you today?
I'm good. And I'm looking forward to the Metaphorum because it's a great idea doing something online. And what I really want to do is just to have a session where bodywork therapists who already know about clean language can compare notes and learn from each other. And also, if you're a bodywork therapist and you're interested in clean language, but you haven't actually learned it yet, you can get a taste of it. You can get an idea.
Great. So you're going to be doing this presentation or kind of an unconference, right, at the Metaphorum 2016, and I believe that's September 9th.
September the 9th, yes.
Yeah.
And mine will be at 4 o'clock British Summer Time.
Okay, so 4 p.m. British Summer Time. Lovely. Yeah. And we'll be posting a link with this little video so that people who are interested in the Metaphorum can go and sign up to attend your unconference. Yeah. And so Nick, you spoke a little bit about what perhaps body-mind therapists who know a little bit about clean language might get from the time with you. What about people who are just curious about clean? Those body workers that haven't had an experience of clean language yet?
Well, the question is, what's important about language in bodywork therapy? My background's in shiatsu, and in traditional Japanese approach to that is you just don't talk at all, hardly at all. That's fine for the right side of the brain, which is the one that's really well connected to the body. But unfortunately, the left side of the brain, which is the one that does the language, this side in me, doesn't really know how to communicate with the body. And when we have these kind of fuzzy, interesting physical feelings in a bodywork session, often the left side of the brain doesn't know how to make sense of it or how to take it away and make use of it. So the beautiful thing about clean language, it engages the client not only in the actual experience of the session, but it gives them a way to take something away with them so that they can actually live a more embodied life and bring the bodywork session to the issues in their everyday life that probably brought them in the first place to the session.
Wow. So it sounds like they can really learn a lot about helping their clients access their own bodies in a different way.
That's the beautiful thing about it. When you ask clean questions, because they're so simple and so beautifully designed, they invite the left brain to get interested in what's going on in the right brain, and vice versa. They allow you to have a sort of whole brain experience of the bodywork session and to take that away in a way that actually makes sense, that you can put into words, you can put into language.
Super. So what might, now I think the sessions are about 75 minutes, and what might the attendees expect when they come online with your unconference about clean language and the body? Yeah.
In my book, I've interviewed 8 different bodywork therapists from different disciplines: Feldenkrais, yoga, craniosacral, and so on. And a couple of those people will be there with me on a kind of little panel. And so I'll begin by talking a little bit about what the ideas in the book. Then I'll talk to Ben Wolf, who's a yoga teacher who has an incredibly good knowledge of neuroscience. And I'll be talking to Jenny Edge, who has co-developed a beautiful process called Clean Touch, which allows people to explore their own sense of embodiment, whether they're bodywork therapists or not.
Great. So they're gonna get to find out a little bit about what's happening in the field, as well as access your knowledge, find out more about what you do. And will they be doing any exercise as a group, or will it be more talking about the how it works and why one might like to learn it?
This one will be more a chance for a really good conversation rather than experiential. You don't have to get into it in this one. but you will, by the nature of it, that's the other beautiful thing about clean language, by the nature of just listening to it, your brain begins to get curious and ask itself the questions.
Yeah, it does. It does. So people actually might have an experience of it as they listen to the questions and apply it to their own physiology and experience.
Sure. And I think we'll be touching on a few little mini case studies so that people can get an idea.
Super. And is there anything else that you'd like your participants to know about what you're going to be doing in your time together?
No, not really. Just to know that this really is, of all the kinds of facilitative language there are, because that's the kind of general term for all the many ways that like body psychotherapists or focusing people, or mindfulness, there's many ways to use language to invite the mind to get acquainted with the body.
Yeah.
Clean seems to be a particularly, let me say, interesting kind, and a particularly direct kind, direct but gentle.
Yeah.
And to get a taste of it, whatever else you do with facilitative language, to get a taste of clean is always worth doing.
Great. So a taste of clean, some ideas about how to use clean language questions in mind-body therapy of all different kinds, as well as some case studies and hearing from people who are actually using it with their clients right now. And most importantly, a really good time with you so that they know more about you as the author of Words That Touch and your book that will be coming out, that they'll be able to access and help use clean in their practice.
Yeah, sure. So join us all at Metaphorum on 9th of September. Thank you very much, Sharon.
Super. All right. Thank you so much, Nick. And I will see you there.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.